What is happening, automotive fanatics? It's Peter, your automotive fanatic, coming at you guys with a product unveiling. Now, today we are specifically working with the Model 3 and the Model Y from Tesla in my search for carbon fiber bits, as well as trim replacements. Like many of you, there are a huge amount of vendors out there that sell these replacement products. But unfortunately, I would say 90% of these products are garbage. They're cheap plastic, they're hydro dipped, they are just of the poorest quality. I want to go ahead and introduce you guys to a company called HillsMade. Again, they specialize in products for the Model 3 as well as the Model Y. And what they do is they create trim covers for your dash as well as center console. And for you newer owners of the Teslas, you have the door trims. I unfortunately do not have that for the Model Y. So you newer owners for the Model Ys, you've got that nice trim. With HillsMade specializing in the Model 3 and the Model Y, they can really concentrate their efforts on making the best products. So with today's unveiling, the first thing that I want to go ahead and highlight here, this box here, super solid. Now, I have already peeked inside the box because I needed to find out what they sent me. This specific item here is going to be for your door trims. So let's go ahead and just essentially open this. And the first thing that really impressed me about the company is the packaging. I have received a ton of stuff for my Model Ys. A lot of times the packaging, it makes or breaks the product. With HillsMade, they take exceptional care of making sure that your product is delivered to you in the most pristine condition. So opening this up, and check this out, guys. This is going to be your trim. As you can tell, there's not much to it at all. But this packaging that they provide you is just ridiculous. Not only is the trim inside of this box, you get a tube that the trim goes into. So that should speak volumes to you guys on how much care this company puts into their products. Now, as you guys can tell, I'm trying hard to squeeze this. You cannot bend this without a tremendous force. So huge thumbs up to HillsMade for the delivery of the item. And here it is right here, guys. This one I'm going to just kind of rip right into. With the HillsMade product trims, they offer up to 5 different colors. I'll go ahead and list them right over here so that you guys can see the different colors. Now, these ones, they are not plastic. They are made with genuine wood. They're coated to be water resistant so that you do not stain, which is great. And then the backing of these trims are going to have high quality 3M backing. I am just going to give you guys a quick overview of what I think. And I'll tell you, this is incredible stuff. I picked the black ash, and it's hard to tell in camera, but the finish is amazing. The quality, you can, when I'm trying to kind of bend this, I don't recommend that you guys do. When I'm trying to bend this here, I kid you not, it literally sounds like wood kind of snapping. Bad description, but you get the point. When you bend real wood, you can kind of hear it flex, and this is exactly how this trim sounds. It sounds like it's flexing a little, unlike plastic. So just take a look at this here. Hopefully the camera can kind of catch the quality. This is really good stuff for the trim. So this goes on the both sides of the doors. I have in this one here, this is going to be your center console covers. Now this came just like this inside of another wrapping. So again, you've got very good wrapping. You cannot bend this at all. This setup here is going to be the carbon fiber trim, which I will install in my Model Y. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this carbon fiber here. Okay, the first impression, the one that I got, is going to be the matte finish. It has 3M backing here. This is going to be 100% genuine carbon. It is not plastic. It is not hydro dipped, which I absolutely despise. The finish here is amazing. Just kind of take a look at it. It's got a very matte finish to it. Here is the backing so that you guys can see. It's all carbon fiber. Nice, real nice back here. What I like about this specific, this is going to be the sliding door of your center console. A lot of the other manufacturers, they leave this part here with a big old hole. And this one is going to go right over that little latch so that you can pull back. So really nice piece here. This one is going to be the very back of the center console where you've got your cup holders. This slot here is going to be for your key card. And also, just kind of look in the very back here. And I'll show you guys the very front. This is also a matte finish, and the quality of this is just incredible. I want you to take a look at just the cutouts here for your cup holders. It's recessed. It looks as though it just fits and sits in there really nicely, and I love the fact that this key card here is felt, so it's nice and soft here. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the big boy dash covers. Now here is one of the dash covers that I have. I went ahead and ordered black ash, and I also got carbon fiber. Now once again, this is the packaging, and I kid you not, guys, this thing, it is just crazy. I have not opened this one at all. It looks like it is completely covered with cardboard weaving so that during shipment you're going to have no issues. Again, this is the black ash. This one here is going to be the cover, the carbon fiber cover, and this is the huge box that they sent me. This one, so I just want you guys to see. Look at the care that they take in protecting this. Okay, so you've got this big old box there. You've got styrofoam underneath. Here is trim edging that they put on the very edges like this to make sure that packaging is secure. And now that exposes the carbon fiber trim cover. Genuine carbon fiber weaving. This is the matte finish that I chose, and let's make sure that you guys can see this here. All the way to the edge. Good. And this one here, it is amazing. It really is. The weaving on the back, you can tell they took exceptional care of it. So, the carbon fiber trim piece. Now I'm going to take a moment and we're going to try to open this. Alright, I took a quick minute here to kind of figure out how to do this, and it looks as though what they did was all of this cardboard is glued. I took the very top, I pulled it back, and it took quite a bit of force, and check that out, guys. here is the cover. They've got a huge amount of space on the sides to protect it. They have the very edges covering up. So what you do is you lift it and it exposes the complete black ash dash cover here. So I'm going to go ahead and open it here. Wow, I gotta love it, guys. The finer details make a huge difference. Check this out. Do you guys see this little hole here? This hole is for you, I kid you not, to put your fingers in so that you can pull this out. HillsMade, you definitely got the huge win there, because I would have never thought about putting a little hole so that you can stick your finger to pull this out. But here is the trim piece. And let me tell you guys, just handling this thing, it is incredible. You can feel the thickness of the wood. I don't know how many layers that they used to put this together, but it is exceptional. Wow. Just take a look at it real quick. I'm back to show you guys a little more of this trim, but I want you to see the details. Hopefully this light shows it for you guys to see. And again, here, take a look at the very backing, and that right there is going to be the real wood that you see that they use. So I am just so impressed so far with how this product is. It looks like it's about 3 to 4 millimeters thick, and again, it just covers your dash. So for the very next part of this series for the HillsMade stuff, I'm going to go ahead and install it. So thanks for joining me on this unveiling. Please stick around for the next part of this series, which is going to be the install on a Model 3 and a Model Y. For the fitment of the trim here, all we're going to do is we're going to wipe it down with a cleaning solution. We're going to essentially do first a dry fit, and as you guys can see, fitment on it is pretty much spot on all the way to the edges and over to here. So I am going to go ahead and wipe this down. With all of the 3M removed, I will go ahead and place it. I do want to show you guys, HillsMade does a very good job of making sure the very edges have a nice sticky adhesive. So all we're going to do, I'm just going to lay it really close up there. Make sure that we've got good coverage. And then I'm just going to essentially press all the way over to the edge. That looks fantastic, guys. It's got great coverage, and the wood, wow, looks amazing. So this one is not going anywhere at all. It is really in. For this portion, I'm going to show you how to install the dash trim. Now, yes, this trim is out. You do not need to take yours out. The reason why I have this out is this particular demo vehicle that I'm using, it had a screen attached here, so that way I could not install it. So I had to remove the screen, but I will reiterate, you guys do not need to remove this complete piece. You can do it on your car. So the first one we wanted to take a look at is we're going to do the carbon fiber. Now I'm going to just lay it out here all the way to the edges. And well, this is probably one of the best fitting carbon fiber trims I've seen. The very ends here, they snap into place really nicely. And then the same thing on this edge here. The carbon fiber runs all the way to the edge. The only thing that I see here is if you press down, you'll have just about 2 millimeters of the wood trim, and everything else here looks really good. I am actually not going to install this particular one because we're going to install the black ash on this one, but I will tell you this carbon fiber fits excellent. Now we'll go ahead and install the black ash dash trim. Now with the dash trim in hand, I have already went and wiped down that section. As usual, I am going to go ahead and dry fit this real quick and see how it fits. And as expected, it fits perfect. Now you will notice that the edges here, I will show you, the edges will come out a little bit because, look at this. HillsMade actually makes the ones that actually go on the very end because this is real wood. They cannot bend it like that. So they have a piece that goes on the edges. So don't be surprised if you have just a little of the edge here. So I am going to go ahead and wipe it down one more time and remove all of this 3M backing and install it. As you guys can tell, I have the trim or the dash cover on. Fitment is spot on. With this one here, the black ash, it covers the complete original trim that comes in the Tesla. Now the very edges, I did want to show you guys real quick. With real wood, you cannot bend it 90 degrees. So what they did was they just created this end cap and it fits perfect. I do love the fact that they kind of cut this out to match the vents. But overall, this looks fantastic. I do really like the look of this here. We'll go ahead and put that screen back on and I'll show you guys a final look of this cover. Here's the final outcome for the black ash dash cover from HillsMade. As you guys can tell, the fitment on it, it's spectacular. There's the screen there. We're going to go right out to the edge here. And you can see it just covers it perfectly with that nice little seam. Now I'm going to show you guys how to install the carbon fiber cover here for the center console and to your cup holder. Now this demo vehicle that we're using, it's a little different because it does have the USB connections here, but yours most likely will not unless you bought this. But all you're going to do is you're going to wipe it down, of course. You're going to go ahead and peel off all of these 3M adhesive, and you're going to slide it underneath here like such. Now what I love about the HillsMade, this covers that one piece that comes standard from the manufacturer, and as you can see, fitment on this, it's perfect. It slides really easy. I did not sticky it because we're going to do something else with this here, but I wanted to show you guys the fitment on it. It's excellent as usual. Now we're going to go ahead and move over to this part here. Now what I do really appreciate about the HillsMade setup here is it is curved. A lot of the pieces that you see from Amazon or other companies that sell, it's just cut flat. There's no curvature here. So It doesn't look as nice, but I think with the way that HillsMade here, how it's nice and curved, it just adds that little detail to the center console. And then you've got your little card holder where you stick your card here, just like that. And you guys can see the quality is amazing. Even with the cup holders curved like that, you're still able to get another cup holder in there perfectly, and now it is a perfect match. I do want to go ahead and thank you guys for sticking along as far as you had in this video. I know it's been a lengthy video to view, but I truly wanted to show you guys the quality of this HillsMade, and I do want to hear your opinion as well. So post your comments below. I do value your opinion for this specific product. In my opinion, I think it is a great product. HillsMade makes some very fine carbon fiber pieces, and you really can see the quality in their build. The wood grain trim itself, it just looks stellar, and I really believe you guys will not be disappointed at all. I do appreciate all of you viewers stopping by and checking out another The Automotive Fanatic video. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps keep me motivated to create more things for you guys to see. As usual, my Automotive Fanatic family, this is going to be Peter, your Automotive Fanatic, signing off until the very next time, my friends.